Cheers, Max. Much appreciated, fella. Okay, so we're on Argus Desert Gate because that's all we're seeing tonight, guys. Is we're seeing Argus Desert Gate. As simple as that. Oh, joys. Oh, joys. Oh, brilliant. We've got these guys with the gas masks. What an absolute pain in the backside that is. Never mind. Let's see where the first fight is going to crack up on in a second.
That's a strategic point for us, right? We need all the help we can get.
Are we going to get a fight? It's probably going to be down here. It's been here every single time.
Requisition points been acquired by our allies. Now we've got a chance. Processing the lad's request.
Pew pew at some point. Oh, it's double IG on one side. The Sentinel pushing in. I'm not sure if that's not going to be potentially a mistake. But no support from anything to put that final pressure on. But Redbeard just going to keep pouring on the damage over time with the Plague Champion. Not going to be able to get into the IG, into the Guardsman though, so not quite worked out for him the way he wanted to. Scouts coming up round the back. There goes the stomp. And Dark Hero has his second squad of attack marines to go with his force commander. Scouts in the middle of nowhere, so Dark Hero's going to come back, wait for his second tax to come out. Get himself into a defensible position. Here we go.
So the generator is online.
But the Sentinel is a little bit out of position here. There goes the Cracker Bolts from two squads. Sees the Guardsman, switches to Guardsman, makes sure that they are not going to be able to repair for too much longer. Force Commander is going to power in there. Manages to avoid the stomp. Just putting bleed on the IG now. Got to get some SPP. Oh Jesus, XP. So that's going to force off Stonks, I think. Double Eternal War. Okay, Space Marines for Redbeard, and we do have some ASM coming out for Dark Hero to go and really bully those Guardsmen. Dark Hero pushing through, getting in behind the wall, allowing him to bash with impunity. And Sentinel's going to come through now, but here comes the Lord General. It manages to avoid the majority of the stomp. Force Commander gets the decap and then comes in to show the Lord General how it's done in a fight. Trying to put pressure on the Guardsmen, keeping it all in the fight. Where are those ASM? Are they going to drop in at any point soon? I'm not sure they're going to get into this fight. Dark Hero is good at keeping his units in as long as possible. Go be careful of those base turrets there. Does have one squad on the run. Both squads on the run, but he's going to keep the ASM to get the pressure back on. Force Commander looking a bit out of it. So ASM and Scouts coming through. Not really much point taking that fight, I don't think. So Lord Commissar just taking a fight with a squad in a garrison. And all is quiet, but it's a 60-point victory point lead for the blue team at the moment. IG both going for very, very quick tier 2s. Going to show the hand early. Get that Chimera support out. Redbeard with the Havocs. If you can get the bash here though, that quick tier 2 might not be. What is this Sentinel doing? Oh, that's a big loss. Going tier 2 with just 2 guardsman squads and probably a bash power. Havoc's going to be out. Are we going to see an autocannon or is he going to leave it? Gets the 2 gens, decides to back off. Probably expecting something else to be coming out at the moment. Might be thinking, have they gone tier 2? If he doesn't see anything, but Flamers for Redbeard, going to go and try and push that gen farm again. I think he feels that he's got that advantage. He knows he's pushed him hard before. There we go. Plague Champion with Nurgle support, with Worship support, 2k Space Marines and a Heavy Bolter is just going to mince them. So Flamers in place, going to lose another Bash Thief, so they are going to get the 2 Chimeras out. No idea, to be honest, Barky. We might be playing some games tomorrow. Definitely not this evening, but we do see. It does make you wonder: do Dark Hero and Redbeard think they've gone tier 2 early? They're going to see the Chimeras pretty soon, so they're going to know. Yeah, but then you'll have to be on stream with me, Amelisa, and
a victory point is slipping away.
So Redbeard hits tier 2. Yes, because after that last stream, Amelisa, it needs to be PG-13, doesn't it? Look at Dark Hero trying to keep his tax on the field as long as possible. Realizes they've got to go. They do have a good they do have a good push through though. They are going to hit tier 2. They're going to have the resources in the bank to get stuff now. Stonks has loads of reinforcement support pushing straight for the gen farm. But they've got to get this bash because they've had their powers bashed. Flamers as well. Here comes a turret in behind a wall. That's going to take some support to get rid of. That's quite a nasty little spot. Chimera just takes the units and bugs out. Knows there's not very much they can do. They'll be waiting to see if there's some missile launchers. Turret probably not spotted as yet. Dark Hero just trying to stall out. I think Blue Team just trying to stall this push. Redbeard coming through. So we do see that the definitely see that the turret has been spotted. We have a third tac squad for Dark Hero. I'm assuming they're going to go straight for a missile launcher. Double missile launchers and flamer for the tacs over here. They do have the bash on the top, but they're still lacking a gen farm themselves, and they are 150 VPs down. So 1-0 cap. Double plasma guardsman for reacts though, and Ogren's coming out. Not liking the Ogren's purchase against the oh, that's Ogren's on the bottom, so that's not too bad. I would have liked it against the Plague Champion. Scouts looking in trouble, Tax looking in trouble, but this plasma turret is down, and ASM in. Have they used... I don't think they've used Thunder and Lightning. I don't think they've used the Melter Bomb as yet. Gets a big jump in. There goes the Melter Bomb. Can the Tax get in to get the hits that they need? The repair support is there. Nope. Bails it out. Meanwhile, Redbeard struggling a little bit. Plague Marines are out, not being able to get the Havocs upgraded because of having to keep them in the fight. So big push, big early push from the red team to tier 2, making a game of this. I think the blue team are feeling quite confident, but they've been pushed back with this early Chimera push. Dark Hero just reinforcing, calls in the drop pod to get those reinforcements out quick. Autocannon for the Havoc squad now. Looks like Redbeard potentially stabilised up on this top side. We do have a Shrine of Nurgle, so that's going to give him the heals, and it's also going to give them the reinforcement. In goes the Havoc. Going to absolutely rip those guardsmen to pieces. Out come Dark Hero, Sergeant, Eddie Sergeant on the Assault Marines. So plenty of sergeants to keep that pressure on. Straight in with the ASM. Going to see, definitely going to see the sergeant now for the ASM, I think, and then maybe are we going to see a hammer? So those Ogrins going to put pressure on. Maybe see a plasma gun up here, but looks like Redbeard has stabilised. Can get the cap, make it a 2-1. Only the 40-point victory lead for the red team, the blue team, and it's no, it's 50 points for the red team, and it's ticking away. In comes a cloud now, which has been spotted.
We have an edge for now.
Redbeard looking back to his reinforcement point, but the IG player is going to come up and double. So this is where Redbeard needs to hold. He's spotted the potential flank. Chimera looking a little unsupported. There goes the... Oh, this could be a dead... Yeah, this is going to be a dead Chimera, I think, when those Plague Marines get some shots off. If they get some shots off, which they're not. There's one hit. Missile shot goes. One more missile shot needed. There we go. Creeping barrage going to come in and knock some Space Marines all over the place. Ogrins off the field. It's going to be hard for those guardsmen to stand on their own at this point. No worries, Barky. We will catch you later if you're around. Here comes the Flamers as well. Bathe in holy fire, heretics. Here comes the power armor. The power armor elbows. And that forces off. So Dark Hero has forced off Stonks. He's lost his Chimera.
Solid 200 points now.
The second Chimera is getting repairs.
Right. We need all the help.
Whew. So looking for a little bit of a lull in the action. Space Marines going for the wreck point, trying to get some more wreck on the go. Reax is going tier 3 now, but he's going to find himself bleeding heavily. Reinforcing, but all of those reinforcements are costing him.
Sir, our advantage is slight.
Plague Marine's getting those shots off. The Nurgle heal goes in. But the Xenos Power Claw has got himself onto some Havocs, but he's managed to get into the garrison. But he looks like Redbeard is going to be forced off here. Let's switch back over here and say, oh, the ASM in a bit of trouble. ASM in a lot of trouble. Oh, but the Thunderhammer just rescues the situation. Havoc's not able to get shots in on this Chimera. It's got to be careful though. Here goes the Plague Marine shot.
They have 100 points, sir.
If that Havoc starts opening up, Stonks going with the second Ogren squad, knowing that there's a Thunderhammer on the field, and there's the Cloud, which may or may not have been noticed. It has now for certain. Plague Champion is Plague Marine is just going to push in. Flare comes down to try and avoid them, but he's got to keep backing that up. Can they get a shot? I think that Chimera is going to get away, but
They've all but handed it to us.
it's 3-0 cap at the moment to the red team with a
About time it arrived.
with a 250 point victory point lead. Looks like Scouts are going to cap up the bottom. Chaos Space Marines are going to stop the cap at the top. It's going to be stopped early. So it's a 1-0 cap, soon to be a 1-1 cap. Looks like Redbeard might just sort of look to hold that top. He does have a Dreadnought coming out. Reax is bringing out the Lehman Russ. Stonks, I think, is
Winning this one, sir.
it's just I think he's stuck in his fight. He's not teching. He's not getting units. It's going to be difficult to come through. Where is that Force Commander? Force Commander is down though. So those Ogrins are going to just run absolutely wild with nothing to stop them.
The requisition point's in trouble.
It is a 1-0 cap at the moment though. Space Marines are capping up, or Chaos Space Marines capping up the middle, so that's going to be a 2-0 cap, but there's a lot of pressure. They cannot afford to drop any victory points. They've got no resources. That big push into tier 2 early from the red team has really paid off. The question is, in game 2, are Redbeard and Dark Hero going to be wise to that?
Victory point acquired by our mates, sir.
We are engaged here.
So it's a 1-1 cap, soon to be a 2-1 cap. I think that might be it, folks. I'm struggling to see where we go from here. There's nothing coming down for the cap on the bottom. There's nothing at the top. The ASM come in looking for the cap, so they are going to see that they do defend this one. Oh, the ASMs aren't capping. The ASMs aren't capping, guys. You've got to notice and click it.
Power node is taking hits.
Oh, this is not good. He has not noticed that there is no cappage going on here. He's not got long either. Oh, he's going to be fuming at that. They are going to lose it to, I don't want to say a misclick, but it is almost a misclick, and I think that's it, guys. I think 8 seconds is what it takes to get that decap. And he's not noticed. Now he's noticed.
Maximum capability. For the
Oh, that is a bad way to lose that. Dark Hero with the oops at the end. What a game, guys. And that's why we wanted to come and cast Division A or Division 1, whichever division it is, because that's where the big games are, and that's how they are doing. Back with the monthly team tournament, guys. It's 1-0 to Stonks and Reacts. Redbeard and Dark Hero need to win this one to get it back. Dawn of War 3 is a load of rubbish. Dawn of War 2 Elite Mod is where it's at. So yeah, double Tech Marine versus double Plague Marine. Let's see where people go for it. It looks like the Plague Champion's going to get it in the middle. Is anyone going to go for this garrison? Yeah, there we go. Tech Marine in the garrison. We've got double heretics for both blue team.
This is Imperial territory now.
Adding support structure.
Yeah, Dawn of War 3, Hansi Boy never really took off, so here's our first fight. We do have a Plague Champion here putting that damage over time. Tech Marine out in the open. Are they going to switch? No, they're still focusing these attacks. Just feels pew pew as we've got loads of units in cover. Let's go see what else is going on. So they've tried to sneak around the bottom and get an early decap on the power. Scouts have lost 1 model, lost 2 models. Shogun's coming out for them. Fortunately, no Plague Champion, otherwise they could have been down. But those shotguns are not going to get into that fight. Cannot bring them in. So Chaos Space Marine is going to get into that cover. So the scouts do pop their head around the corner. Let's have some cinematic gunshots. And in comes the close combat. There's the grenade launchers, so all of a sudden that garrison is not a happy place to be. Is that a... Oh, it's just scouts. No Plague Champion though. Plague Champion picking on the Tech Marine. Havoc's first purchase for anyone, apart from the starting units. For Redbeard, going to look to lock somewhere down. We do see the gens up top for the red team. Devastators for Tech. This is going to be one hell of a game, guys. Plague Champion, Havocs, Tech Marines, and Devastators. I mean, it's just got fun and games written all over it. So we have... Is that scouts in there? Sure. Oh, that's the Tech Marine. So these... That Tech Marine is just going to sit in that garrison, but it is going to start getting some grenade launchers in. That's going to do a fair chunk of damage to him. In come the Heretics, looking to put some pressure on those Tech Marines. Not losing any models though. Tech Marine could be in a bit of trouble here. Breath of Nurgle heal. And there's a Havocs to save, but we're going to get a grenade barrage, which is going to knock them over. And gets moving in maybe a little bit too early. That does get the suppressions, but there we go on the decap on the power on the bottom, and it's a 10 victory point lead for the blue team. And Reacts and Stonks decide that that's enough. It was Asmondius, it was double Tech Marines and double Plague Marines. So that's going to pull us to 1 apiece. So Judgment of Carrion. We have Stonks as the Lord Commissar, Reacts as the Lord General for Stonks, Lord Commissar for Reacts, and Dark Hero and Redbeard are playing as the Plague Champion. Guys, if you're interested in Blood Bowl, do check out deathonthepitch.com for my leagues. Well, it's not my league, it's a friend's league, but there we go. So, are we going to see the quick tier 2? We do see the same opening builds as before. Looks like the first fight is going to come somewhere down in this neck of the woods, I think. Depends where the Lord Commissar goes. Not this guy's going to head up to the middle. So it's going to have to be careful that they don't lose this power early on. I think that's a definite sign they're going for the quick tier 2. Yeah, just pulls it out last second. Needs to be careful. Can't hang around. He's got no repair support. And Dark Hero not getting sucked into trying to chase it all the way around. But he will be able to chase these guardsmen off. I think that's going to be one unit's going to be off pretty quick. Double guards, double Chaos Space Marines for both Plague Champion players. Plague Champions just look a little bit disjointed here, it just feels. It's 1 apiece, 10 so. We had Stonks and Reacts with a quick tier 2 game 1, which forced Redbeard and Dark Hero back. In game 2, we're about 3 or 4 minutes in on, I can't remember the name of the map, the small one with the garrison dead center on the bottom, and they lost the power. It was Plague Champion versus Tech Marine. Lost the power, decided to go that. So yeah, 1-1. I thought I said that, maybe not. It is definitely 1-1. I guarantee the score is 1-1. Redbeard going with quick Havocs. I think that'll be all he goes for, because he'll be trying to protect against his quick tier 2. Stonks and reacts again, not getting anything else out. Where are those Havocs? Are they going to be able to get in to defend? If they can get set up here, they can cover off a lot of this area. Getting set up. I think it's been spotted because the Sentinel pulls back. But they do have the second squad coming through, so it's everything for the Chaos players in this area. See if we can't get a wide angle shot, see what's going on. Classic pincer movement here from the Imperial Guard players, but the Chaos Space Marines are just going to sit in worship and heal up. That's one Guardsman squad out. Second squad's going to be not far behind, which is going to force off the Sentinel. But the red team do have a 100-point victory point lead as it stands. I'm assuming one of these is Bestnoob then, Piano. I did ask them, but they said that they didn't play by any other names. I don't know who's playing as what these days. Alright. Any idea on reacts? So, blue team managing to hold the middle, but we do have a heavy weapon squad and some spotters, so maybe not the quick tier 2 we're expecting. We do have some noise marines though. Where are they planning on going? Up the middle it seems. Havoc's in a bit of trouble, but double Chaos Space Marines. No effort from the blue team at all to look to get some VPs or stop the VPs bleeding from the sides. They're going to find themselves 200 VPs down very soon. This Sentinel could be in trouble if he gets focused, but I don't think he's going to. The second Sentinel coming in from behind. So the Chaos Space Marines just pincer in the middle. Noise Marine's going to try and get the turret. Don't have the chance. Turret is down, but red team have a gen on this far side and the turret defending it. They've also managed to node up this side, so they've got the bulk of the power. They've got the bulk of the VPs, 200 points at the moment. React is going tier 2. Blue team nowhere near. Stonks, also known as Bestnoob, not going to be too far away. Not 100% sure what blue team do here if they can't push out. They are going to get this bottom victory point. But Lord Commissar is going to be able to get in here. So they managed to decap it and stop it at 205 victory points behind. But that's about it. There's a bit of a push here looking for the power, but they might get the they might get one, or they might get the node, but that might be it. And red team are going to be hitting tier 2 very soon. It just feels they're out teched. Still managing to push this fight, but again, we do have the victory points. Chimera's coming out for Stonks now. Blue team about to hit tier 2. Just the one power there is protected by. Still pushing this power, and there's the Havocs, which is going to allow them to sit and defend for a little bit longer until that Havoc comes out. But they have been flanked from the side, which has just forced off the Havocs. This is allowing Redbeard to come back around. We do have the Blastmaster already queued up. Managing to keep them back. So victory points start to tick down from the red team, but it's a long way to go. Oh, this spotter squad could be in trouble. So the spotter squad is down. Here comes the Chimera. Plague Marines first out for Dark Hero and Redbeards, thinking they know there's going to be at least one Chimera. I have a feeling that Reax is going to hit tier 3 and leave Stonks to keep up with the tier 2 purchases and just turtle up round the. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Oswanders. I think they're going to try and turtle up round here, but it's taking some damage. The Plague Champion, the Plague Marines out of touch. So we're getting the double Zinch Marines coming out. Dark Hero's going to be careful with these Noise Marines with the Lord Commissar coming in. Those Plague Marines can't be too far away from the fight. There goes a Sentinel. We do have a Manticore out on the field, so and double Plague Marines now. They've been caught up in the creeping barrage. But there's another hit. Is there anything behind that can do it? There is a cloud coming through. And there goes the cloud has finished. There goes the first Manticore shot. So that push on the thing. But Reax has lost most of his units. He's just down to the Chimera and a Guardsman squad. So blue team do now have a lot better rosters than before. It's a 1-1 cap. We do see some grenade launchers just putting into the turret, which is down. They're going to look to capture potentially. So we've got some extra gens on the bomb, trying to catch up on the power. Nothing defending this side.
You are losing us a victory point.
So very, very camouflaged Manticore. Hey, hello. We're in a Space Hulk. No idea where the missiles go. So trying to keep up the victory points. So they have pulled 100 off the red team now. Bloodletter's coming in for Redbeard, giving that jump infantry support. So that is the red team pushed up on the right hand side. But there's not very much else other than Stonks' forces now. The shield preventing the knockback from the grenade barrage, but there's just so much DPS coming in, it's going to be difficult. They're just going to end up reinforcing using all the wreck. Just install this and play this, Amalisa. So where are those? Oh, here comes the Manticore. Nope, it's just a flare. So here's a triple cap. They are pulling it right back. I have no idea. I never played StarCraft. So there's a again this push is the reinforcements are just gonna bleed the red team here. Just constant reinforcements. There we go, guys. We are back level on victory points, and blue team going tier 3 now.
Stormtroopers have struck. Hostile forces.
And there goes a Manticore strike. Whoa, that's a big Blastmaster shot. Take out a lot of Marines. Plague Marines might be able to finish this Chimera. Not going to get the shot off in time. But we do have a Cloud. Again. Are we going to see the Plague Marines push in? So we're stuck on a 1-1 cap. Red team have pulled out this bottom one. Is that a Cloud finishing? That's another Cloud. So just using the dead Plague Marine champion to set off Clouds in the backfield. I think they're going to leave him there. And if that Manticore comes forward, they might be able to set a Cloud off and get it parked underneath it.
Here's a splendid cathedral of pain and blood worthy of a Black Crusade.
Not sure Redbeard's got any pop left, to be fair. This Chimera does not getting tickled, really.
Your allies have won a victory point.
So blue team taking that push. We do have a bunker up top. It's an attempt to get a creeping barrage into a Manticore strike, but it has forced off the majority of the blue team's forces. Dark Hero is going to come up and try and reinforce his side. Lord Commissar coming round, but he's going to face 2 squads of Zinch Marines and some Plague Marines, so he's going to take a fair chunk of damage. Red team are going to take control of the middle of the board again. And Predator out for Dark Hero. Is he going to drive up this right hand side, swing it around the corner, mark a Nurgle, because why not? So herein lies the risk. You've got the Manticore sat on the Plague Champion. Just one Cloud there could just take down the take it down. Are we going to see anything else? We've got the Habits coming in. Where is that Predator? Here it comes. So things have completely swung. It's now 70 points for the blue team. And looks like the Chimera is going to go down. I don't think the Manticore is going to be too far behind it. There goes the Chimera. Is he going to chase it? It feels like a sensible suggestion. Manticore turns its back and the red team concede. There we go. They did not, in the end, manage to lose the matchup.